Hi everybody, Bobby Biddle here to introduce you to another Colorguard Insider. It was a real treat to sit down with John Williams at the TMEA conference where he was a part of the Breakdown Camp crew featuring Michael Rosales. We asked him a lot of questions about his background, teaching, performing, and then got some really great advice from him as well. So let's take a listen to what John Williams had to say.
I started, actually, this could be inspiration for some of those kids. I was recruited to be in the Seminole High School Marching Band from Seminole, Florida, because they were going to BOA Grand Nationals, and they had this moment where the Seminettes, the dance team, stripped flag uniforms and came up in their sequins with their top hats, and they needed someone to hold up a screen. So I agreed to come and hold up the screen. I sweated through my clothes because I was a nervous wreck, and that's how I got started. Last year I was in the rifle line, and then after that, graduated, moved on, and marched in drum corps to Madison Scouts and on to the State Street Review. I have been involved with Color Guard, Marching Band, Drum Corps, Winter Guard for longer than I'm willing to divulge. I have happily married, have a child, she's 7, and she is involved in right now, and I am still working in Color Guard, and now I'm a part of the Breakdown Camp.
We all have fond memories of performing and teaching. They stay with us forever. It was really great to listen to John Williams talk about some of his own fond memories as a performer and instructor. Some of those team names you're definitely going to recognize. So here's some of what John has to say.
There were so many of those memories. I remember one particular show with Madison where it started to pour rain, and the crowd, instead of running, and everything became so wet and soggy, it was impossible to spin. We had these ridiculously large firework props, and they were getting tangled all over us, and the more we fought through it, the louder they got. Was definitely one of the best memories, and pretty much every performance with State Street was incredible.
What about teaching? The best, fondest, whatever.
And that's going to be very hard for me because I went on from my high school to teach at my high school, and that was pretty incredible to be there with my high school band director and to grow that program. Then leaving there and starting Shock Type Performance Company as one of the directors and choreographers, taking that little baby program from 12, 13-year-old girls and putting them all the way into world-class finals, moving that from there and heading to Stoneman Douglas, which is, of course, everybody knows Stoneman Douglas and knows that it is an incredibly wonderful, prolific program. Being a part of that, the parents and the kids there are on a scale of 1 to 10, they're a 12. And having gotten to spend time there was incredible. And then leaving there and starting West Broward, the West Broward that everybody knows and sees now, from 4 kids that we carried all summer long, and recruiting and doing our hardest work there. Probably that was the program we worked the hardest at, starting from nothing and getting them into world-class finals and then staying there and then retiring a bit to raise my daughter.
A big thank you to John Williams for taking time out of his busy schedule at TMEA in Texas to speak with us. It truly was a pleasure, and we can't thank you enough. So we certainly hope that you have enjoyed this edition of the Colorguard Insiders.